us every step of the way. We had a little run there in the first half. They cut it down and took the lead, even halftime. We got off to another, I think maybe 13-point lead, and then they have a 9-0 run, cut it back down again. They just wouldn't go away. When I look at their stats, and I see that they shot 47% from the floor, 81% from the free throw line, and 36% from three. That normally will get you beat. But tonight, I thought with our execution and decision making, to see that we shot 53 from three and 80% from the free throw line, this shows that our guys are growing, they're developing, that we still are trying to find a way to utilize who we are. I mean, we played 11 guys tonight, and that's a little bit challenging, but that's who we are. I've always said we wanted to develop a team that won games by committing, because that's a different style than what most people in the ACC use. That works for us, and the good news is that our kids seem to be buying in to the way, to who we are, and there's a lot of adjusting that guys are having to make. But you see Bobby growing up. He's understanding the level of energy you have to be able to play. Chandler Jackson came in and gave us some big buckets during a critical part of the game. We've challenged him to be more aggressive. It has helped him to have Primo, so that takes him off the ball, and then he can utilize his offensive skills a little bit better. Defensively, we had some gaps, but a lot of it's because of the challenge that Wake Forest gives you. They put 4 guys on the floor that can shoot threes, and they bring the best shooter off the bench, young freshman, that you can't leave open. And we had some defensive laps where we allow some of those guys to get open looks, and obviously they make you pay when you make defensive mistakes. The good thing about this team at this point in the season, being that now we're getting some quality depth developed, is that we still have a lot of room to grow. We still have potential that we can get much better, make better decisions with the ball, do a little bit of job on our switches and contain the dribble. But it's nice to win a game when you're still growing, and you see that we're still trying to find that, identify our roles and develop that chemistry that it takes, to play high energy the entire game with as many guys as we utilize in our system. You guys got any questions?
Coach Forbes talked about you guys speeding them up. Was that something that was a goal from the get-go, and also forcing 20 turnovers against a team like that?
We normally would not like to have to change the way we play defensively with anyone. We like our principles. We like the things that we think work for us. Now, we might make a few adjustments here and there, but we always like to try to get a hand on the line. We like to try to get, I think we had 38 deflections, which is playing with a lot of energy, we didn't contain the dribble very much, obviously. That's what they went to. Like most teams, stopped running their regular offense, and they just do a ball screen and attack the basket. And these guys just happen to be really good at it. And when they got into the lane, we were worried about them having those shooters on the perimeter because they don't miss them. They open looks. We were more consistent playing the way we feel that we have to play in order to be successful. Getting the hand on the line, getting the deflections, getting the steals. We still can do a much better job blocking out. And we got our rebounding tonight. They had 2 big guys in there. We got to adjust to that. But we like to do that all the time, but we just don't accomplish it. But it got to a point where what we planned for in our preparation, they aborted and went to what they thought was best for them to attack us. And I thought it was very effective. We had a normal ACC blowout 3 points.
Every time they made a run, they either tied or they took the lead even once, you guys responded maybe better than earlier this season. Is that just learning through those moments?
That's just confidence, and that's understanding a little bit more about your teammates, the spaces that you have to have, and you gain confidence, when you realize your team needs you. It's like we need the full sum of all our parts to be working and for us to be successful, which is extremely challenging when you play as many people. Most people would like to play 7, 8 people. That doesn't work for us because of the way we play defense and the way we try to play offense. We know what that's like. We went through that last year.
And in a tight game like that, the free throw shooting was really good tonight. How important was that? Just
Man, we shot at a high clip. And there have been a couple of games where we didn't do that. We put a lot more emphasis in practice on our free throw, but that's an individual mindset you have to get into. The confidence of walking to the line, and everybody watching. You gotta have the confidence that this is your time to step up and make a difference. And I thought Jameer, obviously, 11 for 11, that's huge.
Darren Green, last year, I don't know if he had 5 steals in a 5-game stretch. He had 5 steals tonight, and that one late, intercepting the pass and taking it full court for the dunk kind of felt like it maybe gave you the distance, you needed to win. What did he do to improve so much in the offseason on defense?
I think that Darren being put in a whole new different system. You've been accustomed to playing one way all your life. Now all of a sudden you're switching 1 through 5. You're 9 hand on the passing line. You guarding the post. You guarding the point guard. You end up boxing out big guys. And sometimes you play. You pace yourself sometimes. Staying energy for a long period of time, and you find looking for places to rest. I didn't think he did it enough. I didn't think he took any possessions off. I thought that he was engaged and going to his maximum ability every time. And I think that's what's happening with Bobby. I think he's learned how to push through fatigue. It's a big adjustment for him. I mean, you don't know what it's like coming this far away from home. You're 18 years old. You find out if you get to school, you got shin splints, and you pull your groin, and then all of a sudden now you find out you're suspended for 16 games, and then you got to go out and be on point. I say, everybody, that's a big adjustment. And Bobby went through some early season adjustment, but I think mentally he's just feeling more comfortable because he understands, why I need to post up every once in a while, and why I need to use my athleticism and take the ball to the basket and draw fouls. Those are not things that are easy to grasp sometimes when you're not accustomed to playing this way. And I think that's what's going on with our team. We're growing while we're still learning.
All set?
Thank you.